We are so just as a group different, and I like it.
Diversity and inclusion.
Whoa.
Diversity is everything, is male, female.
Race, religion,
color or culture, but also in thought.
Diversity of backgrounds we come from, educational.
Also in terms of income diversity.
It can be age, it can be anything. It can be just personality.
And people being accepting of it, that's the major thing.
An openness to new ideas and new people.
Really just equality.
And just creating an environment that makes everybody feel welcome.
Bringing those people into the workplace and listening to what they have to say and taking it into account.
Well, the great thing with advertising, you're in a creative environment. So yes, there's more acceptance for being homosexual.
I have to be honest, this is the first diverse agency I've ever worked at.
When I started this 20 some odd years ago, it was almost like very rare that you ever saw a woman in the creative department.
In some agencies, being a woman was, as a producer, you were treated as a glorified secretary or a mother.
I was really self-aware of my accent.
LA, as diverse as it is, really struggles with diversity in advertising.
Especially in the creative departments. You rarely see women, you rarely see people of color.
But today, working in more of a diverse agency, it does allow me to be more free to, be myself.
And I believe that people are much more successful if they are their authentic self.
It forces me out of my own particular point of view to accept the views of everybody in the room.
Because ultimately we're looking at consumers and insights about consumers.
What's being put out across the board with advertising doesn't represent the person that I am or the people that look like me.
So we're really limiting ourselves when we think that there's only one type of person or one type of pedigree or one type of educational level that's going to tell a really robust story.
The conversation gets pretty uninteresting if you're talking to yourself.
So that's where I would like to see some change.
I think it starts first place with recruiting, with blind resume reviews.
From an employee standpoint, I think it needs to be a level of acknowledgement.
And I think that one of the things that we can be much better at is not figuring out if someone's a cultural fit, but thinking about what will they add to our culture.
That's often a thing. Oh, we've added some women, we've added some African Americans, our numbers look good, but what does our knowledge look like?
Until we take the time to really get to know those communities, I don't think that we'll truly be able to make waves.
I think after that, we need to start having these uncomfortable conversations, or what is seen as uncomfortable conversations, and really tackling what the issue is.
Issues that people can't really talk about, that I think we feel like it's all accepting, but it's not really.
Being able to have that communication with people that actually can do something about it, not just griping to those that are in the hamster wheel with you.
Even just sending out emails being like, hey, there's this thing happening in LA and it would be really informative, and making people feel like they can actually bring up these events as well.
And celebrate different cultures, holidays.
Once we kind of get it all in internally, it's our duties really to go out and make sure we're doing that as we really put out our work. It really benefits us and benefits our clients.
Because the things we create and put on TV are what people take in and how they see themselves. And I think it's really important to see yourself in advertising.
Include everybody.
Then really amazing, hopefully new and exciting things will come of that.
It's not about diversity, it's about humanity.
It's only going to get better from here, I think.